In the Quran, we are told that God views us according to how we act. For example, in the Quran, we're told, "Have you seen him who takes his desires as his God? Will you be his protector? Or do you think that most of them hear or understand? No, they are like cattle, even farther straying away from the path." So God tells us if you take your desires as your God, meaning if you take your desires as something that governs your actions, if your desire for intoxicants or lust or greed or desire for money governs how you act, then you have essentially taken him as your God because you are ignoring the commandments of God in order to pursue what you want. So people who do that, they are like cattle. God tells you, you're just like cattle, you're blind, you're just an unintelligent animal. Or when God gives us an example of those who have inherited a book from God but don't observe it, like in Surah Jummah, when God says that those who inherited the Torah but did not observe it as they should have observed it, their example is like an example of a donkey who's carrying books. Evil is an example of people who reject God's communications. If you have a book that is huda, that is guidance, and yet you don't use it, you don't study it, you don't follow it, then you're just like a donkey. That book serves you no purpose. And these are the kinds of example God gives throughout the Quran. So every person that calls themselves a Muslim should ask themselves, according to how I act, how does God view me? As a Muslim or like a donkey or a cow? And that's a very important question. Peace be with you.